Let me ask you something. How do two identical condos, the same building, same layout, end up with completely different results? One sells in 2 weeks, while the other still sitting on the market after 3 months with price cuts. Same building, same market. So what's actually going on? Today, I'm going to be breaking down what's exactly happening in the Toronto real estate market right now, and more importantly, what it actually means for you. Hey everybody, I'm Arain. I'm a Toronto real estate broker, and I've been doing this for close to 2 decades. I'm in this market every single day, every single week, not reading about it, not summarizing headlines, actually buying and selling, talking to real buyers and real sellers, and closing deals. So everything I'm about to tell you today, it's coming straight from the ground. So let's jump right into it. You've probably seen the headlines. Inventory is skyrocketing in Toronto. And look, that's not wrong. It's actually true. But here's the part that gets completely glossed over. What kind of inventory are we really talking about? Because that distinction changes everything. Right now, the overwhelming majority of what's sitting on the market are condos, not freeholds, but condos. So we don't actually have a blanket housing shortage problem in Toronto right now. What we have is a mismatch. Too many condos, not enough freehold homes. And those are two completely different conversations, which is why people get so confused when they read the headlines. Here's something I want to be really clear about. The condo market is not dead, not even close. I am seeing condo deals right now, good deals, but that's a big but. The units that are selling, they're priced correctly. Full stop. The stuff that's sitting, well, it falls into a pretty predictable pattern. It's overpriced, or it's a pre-construction unit that was bought at the peak of pricing a few years ago. And the sellers of those units are having a really hard time accepting what the market is actually telling them today. Here's a reality check I give all my clients. A lot of the condos today are selling at prices similar to or even lower than what they were a few years ago. And that's a tough pill to swallow if you bought at the top of the peak. But it's a truth. And even if you're a seller who isn't being realistic about that, your property is just going to sit there and sit and sit. Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough, and I think it really explains what's happening in the market right now. Demand is not spread evenly, not even close. Let's talk about it this way. There are 100 offers happening across Toronto in any given week, and those offers are not spread across 100 different properties. And right now, they're concentrated almost entirely on freehold homes. End users, the real buyers, people who actually want to live somewhere, would rather stretch their budget for a house than settle for a condo. That preference is really driving a massive divide in the market right now. And it's something you absolutely need to understand whether you're buying or selling. On the flip side of everything I just said, freehold homes, your detached and semi-detached properties, they're still holding up pretty well. And the reason is simple. There are just not enough of them. In a lot of pockets across the GTA, we're literally still seeing offer dates, multiple offers, properties closing over asking. Not because they're being underpriced strategically, but because generally buyers are competing for a limited number of options. When supply is tight and demand is real, prices hold. That's just how it works. Okay, this is the part that I really want you to pay attention to, because this is where I see the most risk in the market right now, and a lot of it hasn't even fully shown up on the MLS yet. Pre-construction condos. This has been building for years. A lot of buyers, investors mostly, paid very high prices per square foot a few years ago with the plan of flipping it or signing it on closing. But here's where they are now. These units are closing, and in many cases, they're worth less than what people paid for them, sometimes significantly less. So what are these owners doing? Some are taking a loss and selling. Some are renting them out and hoping the market recovers, and some of them are trying to sell, which means they're now competing directly with cheaper resale units on the market. That is going to continue putting downward pressure on the condo market well into 2026 and 2027. It's not a crash, but it is reality that buyers and sellers in this space are going to need to understand what's going on right now. All right, honest answer. Here's where I think things land. Condos? Well, prices aren't exploding anytime soon. There's still too much inventory, and there's more supply coming to market. And the pre-construction overhang I just talked about is going to take time to work through the system. I do believe the condo market recovers, but it's going to be a slow recovery, not a sudden one. Freehold, still strong. Demand is real, supply is tight, and that equation isn't going to change dramatically in the near term. If you're a buyer looking at houses, don't expect a fire sale. If you're a seller, you're still in a reasonable position as long as you're priced right. And the most important thing to understand, and I'll keep saying this until people really hear it, Toronto is not one real estate market. It's multiple markets happening at the same time in the same city and often on the same street. What's true for a condo investor is completely different from what's happening to a family buying their first home. And that's exactly why you just can't read the headlines and think you understand what's happening in the market. If you're thinking about buying or selling in 2026, you need someone who is actually in the market every single day, not just commenting on it. If you want to talk through your specific situation, what you're thinking about doing, what actually makes sense to you right now, drop a comment below, or let's book a discovery call. There's a link in the description below. If this gave you a clear picture of what's really happening in the market right now, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. I put out honest, no BS market updates just like this one every week. I'm Arain, the 6th Realtor, and we'll catch you at the next one.